sword of steel, men of truth and men of might, for Ferdinand went to fight, and the right to be free. One dream is what he prayed for, to free Castile from the Moor. To this valley green he led men whose blood soon would stain it red.
This is 10th century Spain, a handful of small nations living in hatred and envy and sporadically at war with each other. Closest of all Europe to the coast of Africa, they became the doormat for the early Moorish invasions. The Moors, most ferocious and most powerful fighters of the world of that time, swept over Spain like an engulfing tide, and by rape and slaughter struck fear into all Europe. Only the tiny Christian kingdoms of Leon and Navarre provided resistance against further northern penetration. These kingdoms, united temporarily by the marriage of the sister of King Sancho of Navarre to the King of Leon, maintained an uneasy peace. But it always lay like a powder keg, awaiting only the fuse to blow it up. The tiny province of Castile bore the brunt of these many years of bloodshed, intrigue, and plunder. Governor of Castile was Diego Gonzalez, the Count of Lara. He ruled by paying tribute to the Moors in gold and human lives, and by being a subject to Leon. His younger brother, Fernan Gonzalez, unable to tolerate these conditions, left the court. His beliefs, well known to his people, were that men should fight and die rather than live without freedom, a feeling new to this age of oppression. And so, hidden away to avert civil war, he lived with his friend, the peasant Geronimo, in the mountains of Oca. And since this story is true, I, Gerafan, will tell all of it to you.
Did you see that, Geronimo? An axe can be a good friend.
An axe is for peasants.
Sword or axe, what counts as the result? What's wrong with you?
Huh. What's wrong with me? It's the same story. Doesn't it ever trouble you, living like this, hidden away from God and man?
God knows where to find me.
Yeah. You've been in these woods far too long for a Castilian. 3 years. Now things are even worse in Castile. Leon on one side, Navarre on the other, and the Moors in the south.
That always happens when a border country becomes weak. This tree is my symbol. Even with the branches divided and stretching out to the sky, it's strong because it's joined together. Each part stronger because it's welded into a single unit. This is my belief. One man to unite the land against the Moorish barbarians, put an end to their invasions and make one Christian kingdom. But feeling this way, I cannot go back, make more trouble for my people. Nor can I bow my head. Say yes when the answer is no. Be a servant to the court of Leon. No. Castile is in chains. Here, I'm free to forget.
Your brother will die one day.
Then the Castilians will do whatever is right.
They'll call you.
Will they? If Castile do not inherit the leadership, I can only win it with the strength of my arm.
You will win, Fernando. Winds from the west. That means plenty of game on the other side of the mountain. You see, you trap different animals different ways. It's the same with men. Of course, I'm not as clever as you are, but you have to use your head. Even if it's only to cover it with a squirrel cap. Insignia of Navarre.
The banners of the family of King Sancho.
Get down, hide. They mustn't see us.
Let them.
Come back, they'll kill you.
Halt!
What have we here? Hunters? On the scent of sparrows?
Castilians on the scent of rats.
Rats, are we? Well, you want to learn, don't you? Now, let's see how brave you are.
Hold, Cavaliers! In God's name, you don't know who you're attacking.
Be quiet. I command you.
Well, the Castilians are brave, are they? They don't look so brave to me.
Let's see what color Castilian blood is.
Halt! The Infanta of Navarre commands you. Help me down. Excuse my cavaliers. They are warriors, not courtiers.
Senora, let us continue on our way. The road is long, and your Aunt Queen Teresa will be impatient. Must we spend another night in Castile?
How far to Leon's frontier?
The reach of a bell's toll, 2 leagues.
The road is bad, Senora. In a moment, darkness will descend upon us. We must find shelter. Do you know of a place?
The town of Lara isn't far, but you'll find no welcome there for Navarrese.
Pay no attention, Senora. He speaks that way only because the lords of Lara now rule Castile.
Only Rodrigo. The other one, still waiting.
Who is the other?
Fernan Gonzalez.
I would rather spend the night here. Captain, have our tents prepared.
warm that they could not forget. Inside awoke a dream too long asleep, a dream that now was theirs to keep. Her gentle voice spoke and it began, and soon it echoed far across the land. From both their hearts a lonely part was torn, that moment when a love was born. This was their destiny. Fate had said this would be. And so it is, and will always be, a love that lives through all eternity, a flame that now and will forever show that tender moment love was born.
I prefer that roof, too. There's no room for pride under the sky. I'd like to hold all those stars in this hand.
You talk like a minstrel. No, like a king.
I'm a king. King of the woods. King of deer. Captain of the hawks. Emperor of the owls. There.
Oh.
It's just like a newborn river.
Someone said that life is like a river, flowing to the sea. The end, death.
Too morbid. Another said, rivers are like lovers when they meet. They become inseparable.
With space for drowning between your side of the river and mine.
No drowning. I swear.
Save us, Senora. We are free of guilt.
Senor, you know me. I am Peribañez, infant son of Medina. She and I are in love, but the law steals her from my side to deliver her to Covarrubias.
The tribute of the 100 maidens. Each year, 100 Castilian maidens are given to the Moors. A coward's peace.
Peace at that price is too expensive.
There she is.
She won't get away this time. Hold, Castilians. That woman is now protected by the church.
You must not stand in the way of Castilian law.
Unleash the dogs.
What is going on here, Senora?
These hunters were tracing a heron, and they've lost it.
Senora, the king, your father, ordered me to guard your safe return to Navarre. Forgive me for having slept, though it does not excuse your absence.
Withdraw, Castilians. It's dawn. A bad time to go hunting.
Come with me to the next village. You will be safe there. Should we never see each other again?
We will, Senora. If Navarre does not come to me, I will come to Navarre.
Come.
Thank you so much.
Beautiful woman is more powerful than a herd of horses.
Brothers, God has taken our leader up unto himself into heaven. So now let us all pray for Fernan Gonzalez, our beloved new count, wherever he may be.
I expected no welcome from these people.
I was told that they were savages.
I would not swear they do not bite.
Give me some coins, Doña Guillermo.
Are those Castilians?
They've lost their minds. But they've been tamed by that miracle maker, Friar Servando.
Well, what has happened to our Castilians? Why should there be such a greeting? They hate Navarre, and they did not expect me.
Who needs Navarrese coins?
Don't touch them. They're Navarrese. Keep your coins. Go back to Navarre.
Look at her. Does she think we want to see her?
No more tribute.
Look! The insignia of Castile.
out before we throw you out.
Thank God you have come back, senor. I've traveled all Castile preaching. Everywhere they swear loyalty to their new lord.
The new lord?
Your brother, Don Rodrigo, is dead.
His last words were, Fernando was right.
God be with you.
Senor, I've just arrived from Burgos. Counts, princes, clergymen, all are fighting for the leadership left vacant by the death of your brother.
You must go there, too. God is on your side.
Lara's leader must be Castille's leader.
Long live the Count of Lara!
You need fear nothing, senor. The church will protect this woman.
Long live Fernan Gonzalez! Long live the new judge of Castile!
The charcoaler, judge and governor of Castile.
Hernan Gonzalez.
At your service, Infanta of Navarre. If I become the Count of Castile, there are two things I must do. Defeat the Moor, and go to Navarre to see you.
I will see you. But only after you have put an end to the tribute of the 100 maidens.
Agreed. When shall we meet again? Give me a time.
There is no date, but the king's will. For myself, I await the Count of Castile.
Hernan Gonzalez!
Senor,
Senor, why not say friend?
we were looking for you in the mountains. At Burgos is the body of Castile, and you must be the head.
We must win over those who oppose your election.
We will, Inigo. We will, Gustius. But we must go to Covarrubias first. The Moors are waiting.
Are you crying, Senora?
Yes, Doña Guillemot. I am.
this one? Ah, they look better than last year's.
Atulaki! Inshi, Atulaki!
Work, Geronimo.
Yes, Fernando. But only because we caught them with other things on their minds.
Like bonfires, and bury the dead.
I'll keep it as a remembrance.
Let that flag fly all night. Not to forget that a single victory will not win a war.
This is a difficult time for Castile. Leon rules us. Navarre wants to attack us.
Abderman and his Moors are preparing to invade Castile before spring.
And all we do is talk and discuss. Words, words. It is important that we find the right man to rule Castile. And soon.
Even though Lara has been ruling Castile for years, this gives no rights to you or Fernan Gonzalez.
Fernan Gonzalez has no hereditary rights.
I am trying to find the best. And he?
Fernan Gonzalez. How did he get here? Who sent for him? You think he's like over our meeting? I thought he disappeared.
Welcome, Count of Lara.
Thank you, Don Nuno. Excuse my delay. You see, there were a few things that detained me.
In the woods?
In Covarrubias. Wasn't it in Covarrubias where Castile had to deliver 100 of its most beautiful maidens to the Moors? Well, I complied with your orders. However, I made a slight change.
I collected 100 maidens for Castile.
I knew you would not want me empty-handed.
Endangering our very lives.
Walking the moors, making a stupid blunder.
That is the problem, Cavaliers. You've never dared to make such blunders.
What have you ever done for Castile?
Nothing, no resistance. Only obey the Moor's demands. I have cauterized the wound with fire. I am not here to beg or try to convince you. Neither Castile nor I needs you. I came to let you decide. Castile needs a fighter.
You!
A free man, able to free Castile.
Fernan Gonzalez.
Fernan Gonzalez!
Here is our man. Do you still doubt it?
Fernan Gonzalez.
Fernan Gonzalez,
A real fighter.
Fernan Gonzalez. Gonzalez.
Fernan Gonzalez, Judge and Governor of Castile.
This is the sword of Nuño Rasura, first Castilian judge. A sword to be stained only with the blood of honor. We of Burgos present it to you. Use it well against our enemies. Honor it, Fernan Gonzalez, as did your family.
I accept the sword and all it means. But you men of Castile must accept my command. No conditions. That does not mean I will not listen. I can use good advice. I propose this. A message to the Kingdom of Leon. Their laws will no longer be obeyed by Castilians. A message to Navarre. Drop hostilities. Our only desire is solid friendship. And a message to the Moors in Cordoba. No more tribute. No more maidens.
Renegades are many. We are few and badly armed.
If we provoke Abdurrahman, Castile will perish. They'll kill us all.
There is only the one way. Abdurrahman must be defeated. If we must lose, then this will be our death, Castilians. Nobody will stand in our way.
The Moors are not very hospitable. There is no welcome for us. They even built the doors of your castle, Nuño.
Look down there.
The Moors love the sights of Castile.
Take the horses. Thank you, Maria, and the others. In this war, we must all fight as we can. Come, we have more work to do.
Senor, the tribute of the 100 maidens has been broken in Castile.
That sounds like a challenge. The Castilians have a bad leader. Who is it?
Fernando Gonzalez, a young man.
And too inexperienced.
Senor.
What are you hesitating about?
He has ambushed and killed over 1,000 of our soldiers. He attacks at night and runs.
Like a cowardly dog.
And Pancorbo has been captured.
Our biggest fortress. How?
Under huge black smoke covering, the Castilians attacked unseen.
Sir, your castle is guarded by the bishop and the knight.
The young Count of Castile thinks he can fight me at night. Well, we too know how to fight, night or day. I will deal with him in my way. He will regret his actions. But not until spring. I will go to Castile when the roses bloom.
Leon will come next. Then Navarre. And France.
You frighten me, senor.
The worst we can get is death. The best, 7 kingdoms. Move.
It is said there is no water in Castile. It is like a desert.
We will make a garden out of it. Move.
And now Fernan Gonzalez arranged to see the King of Leon, legal ruler of Castile. But he didn't know that Sancha, Infanta of Navarre, was still there visiting her aunt. Nor did she believe she would ever see him again.
You cannot allow your subjects to take you for a weakling and let the Count of Castile ignore you. He has broken the tribute of the 100 maidens, has declared war on the Moors, and is endangering the Christian kingdoms.
To put an end to that shameful tribute was a just decision.
But he acted without asking your advice. I know he will not stop until he destroys us. Our kingdom, Leon.
Nonsense. He can't cause me any problems. Besides, it is better to be tolerant with a foe as determined as the Count.
Your father killed the 6 best cavaliers in Castile.
My father was weak. Weak people use violence because they lack authority. Do not worry too much, my dear. I have called Count Fernan Gonzalez here in order to find out his intentions.
Ooh.
I would be naive not to know what you wish, senor. But you cannot come to Leon to seek personal favors.
How can we go on living under ancient laws? Laws brought to Spain and enforced on us by you. We wish to be governed by our own laws.
In our council, you may say anything you please, but remember, people like to hold on to their traditions. I know I face the same problems. Whenever I want to change anything, they make it as difficult as moving those mountains.
I would rather stop being a king if I had no authority. In Castile, I command.
That is because they need you. I am not that necessary in my kingdom. They disregard the South. They consider themselves too safe. The only thing they're interested in is Navarre's friendship. After all, that is where I found my wife. But the Moor is another thing, the real danger. They will not stop until all our provinces are conquered.
Abderrahman has a powerful army. He will attack us first, and if we go down, no one will survive. Neither Navarre nor Leon. I propose a triple alliance. Against that, Abderrahman would never dare start a war.
State your price.
The independence of Castile.
I cannot afford that.
Then I must fight for it.
My niece, the Infanta of Navarre. Fernan Gonzalez, Count of Castile. I am convinced. But what about Navarre? How can you convince them?
By means of a marriage. Does that surprise you, senor?